Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to JessAlthea's channel, Nurse Off Duty. I'm going to be doing a vlog for January 2026. As you can see, I'm doing a grocery haul for meal prep. We'll get more into that later. But right now, you can see all the healthy goods I have. Rolled oats to make oat milk. I have some sweet potatoes, some instant quinoa, some red onions to see what I'm going to be doing with that next, some squash and coconut water, all the good things, and of course the containers to do meal prep. Started out the year really great. I was heading into a fast, and let's get more into that, but watch as I make my onion in vinegar just to make a pickled onion. I did add some spicy Scotch bonnet pepper at the bottom as well. So yes, having that marinated for my meals. All right, the beginning of the year, one wants to do decluttering. And yes, I know laundry and stuff has to be done pretty frequently, but today I was doing a deep clean, a deep dive. The beginning of the year had started, and I was getting into just taking down all the stuff, cleaning up, just making the space clear, because this helps to declutter the mind as well. Had my makeup brushes to clean. Unfortunately, I didn't come back to show you the bathroom space, but I did laundry, decluttered the closet, took down items I didn't need anymore, and then I headed downstairs to do the decluttering of the living room. I had it decorated for Christmas, so watch me as I take the stuff down and empty the washing machine. So I paused to do a little bit of mopping, used the wet mop as a broom just to sweep the area. As you can see, I have a little doggy, so at times when we go outside, he comes back in and his paws are all over the wood floor. So I'm doing a little bit of wet sweeping, moving the things around just to get into the nook and cranny before I head into the space that was decorated to remove the Christmas tree. Your girl off duty sometimes can be quite hectic, but today was quite beneficial decluttering. As I watched Shannon in London, I was entertaining myself as I did the removal of the Christmas trees. So let's just do this together. For those of you who know me, you're like, Jess, cool your belly, hanging over your tights. Yes, the upcoming fast was to work on my mind, body, and soul. So as I was decluttering and sweeping and cluttering my physical home, my upcoming fast was to declutter my very soul, to declutter my body of all the junk I had eaten over the past years. And as you know, as you age, you enter into a menopausal phase. Therefore, the body needs to be treated with gentle care. So eating well helps to adjust your body mechanics, the electrolytes, all the cells need to be readjusted. And that is what I am entering into for this season. Now, is it easy? Not at all. But if you find yourself relapsing, eating a slice of cake every now and again, just go right back to eating that which you had set for your goal for the year. Decluttering, setting goals, setting expectations, these things are not easy or linear at all. You will stumble, you will fall, but just get back up and head back on track. Let's head into the meal prep phase. I had purchased some beans and legumes, so I decided to put them in my pressure pot and prepared a pot full of beans for which I used to do varying meals. Part of the fast was to eliminate meats, processed foods, so I focus more on creating meals at home. In fact, it was a Daniel fast for 21 days, for which I've brought over into my lifestyle. But let's focus on what we're doing here. I'm preparing the veggies, the onions to put in the beans before I start doing the pressuring process and getting all the beans ready for the upcoming meals. I did prepare a bean soup. As you will see, I added corn and potatoes and all the good things, garlic, just to make a soup. Here you see all the peas already pressured, so I'm taking some out for a separate meal. I added in coconut milk to this as well to make a warm, hearty soup. Here you have me adding in all the goodies: sweet potatoes, squash, corn, coconut milk, a little bit of water, and then voila, we had a hearty meal. And let's go live. All right, guys, it's been a long day. The premise of this video is I'm doing a reset, decluttering. So it's a process. It won't only last for today. Pretty much look like I looked this morning, which is sad. I'm going to head and have a shower now. I'm going to wash both bathrooms. I won't show you that. Took the Christmas trees the Christmas tree and the Christmas ornaments down, so place seems much lighter. Was able to mop the floors, and as you can see, I did some meal prep. I'm going into a new season and I want to see God's face, so did some meal prep. We'll head to church tomorrow and we'll start the Daniel fast, so we'll see what that brings. I'm a little bit tired because I worked a couple of shifts more than normal this week, so did a lot today. I still need to vacuum the floors. I still need to give Oscar a wash. I still need to wash the bathrooms. It's about 5 o'clock now. Yes, it's 5 o'clock. It's raining outside, so that's good. I don't have to head out with Oscar to do a walk. I did a brief one just now. But the essence is resetting, decluttering, reevaluating my inner being as well. Trying to declutter my mind. And when the place is cluttered, my mind feels cluttered as well. So I'm decluttering. I have, took a lot of stuff out of the closet already. I'll go back in. I do that periodically. And I have a lot of papers and stuff to shred. So like I said, it's not a one-day thing. And I'm going into this fast with an open mind. I have things that I am desiring, but most to the forefront is to seek God's face, to seek His will, to know Him better, to be able to be more in tune with His word, to be in tune with when He speaks to me, and just to a closer walk with God, really. And so this fast is just going to be a renewal of faith, renewal of purpose, and so let me just get on with the rest of the day. I'm going to now vacuum. Oscar is here as well, and see if I can give him a bath, and then the shredding of the paper will definitely not be today. I do have some dusting to do, but I'm going to vacuum and wash the bathrooms. I guess I'm not going to show you that on camera, and then I'm going to head to the shower and wrap up my day today. So I'll see you another day. You saw the lovely colors of the meal prep. We're doing a Daniel fast. It's 21 days, no meat. So very organic. I try to get foods with color because those are healthier, have more minerals, vitamins, and micronutrients that will sustain me. Protein-rich beans. I made a soup today. You saw that. And I have extra beans. I can use those and do like a tomato-based meal. So lots of meal ideas, but the focus is not food. I'm just trying to get that out of the way so that on a day-to-day basis I'm not caught up with preparing. So the camera cut off. I forgot what I was saying, but in essence, I'll see you guys soon. Today is the 10th of, sorry for chewing, but I had my meal and I was a little nauseous, TMI, but today is the 10th of January, and it's the second week, and we're gonna make moves. So catch you guys later this week, and all right, let's continue with the meal prep. I was making some garbanzo beans, or some chickpeas as you may know it. I was making some curried chickpeas. So as you can see, I added some oil to the pan. I have my veggies and stuff cut up to put in my meal prep. I had sweet potato and squash as well, and then some veggies. I love adding my purple cabbage. It just gives it a pleasant taste and makes the meal look so delicious and yummy. I added some onions to the pan As you know, we burn our curry, which we just put it in the oil just to make sure that it doesn't cause any stomach upset. So I'm creating the sauce because this is not a labor-intensive meal. I added the coconut milk to the pan, a little bit of a seasoning to taste. Then I added the beans, and then we just allowed for it to simmer and add water or add coconut milk so that you can have whatever amount of sauce you prefer. And pretty much that's it. Season to taste, like I said, whatever you prefer to add to your pan. You don't have to mirror what I do exactly. Just make it how you would like. Clean, easy, simple meals to add in your meal prep. I then took the other items out of the oven, and then I shared everything out, and I had my meals prepared for the week for at least 3 to 4 days so that I don't have to think about what I need to eat for the week, and it makes it so much easier to comply to the current diet. Let's do these flexi roller curls on my locks. This was pretty impromptu. I needed to wash and color my hair, but that didn't happen. So I am like, let's just curl them. I'm using these flexi soft padded rods or curlers. I sprayed my hair with my aloe vera and then added some mousse from Mael and then rolled my locks around the curlers. You see the technique, I don't know what you call it, pretty much like when you're putting in your pipe cleaner curls, but this is a bit more thick and pretty secure it. I'm doing it all over my head. I don't know why this video became so long, but just watch and see how I do this. I'm going right on. So I finished more than half, then finished it totally, put my scarf on, went to bed, and then in the morning, I went in, took them out. I had to use a blow dryer just to dry a little bit because in the morning it was still a bit damp from the mousse and the aloe vera. I had done a trial one, so I went in, did the blow dry, and it came out perfectly. So I'm taking them out at this point, as you can see, and you see the hang time on the bob that I recently cut. I cut 6 inches off and I'm loving it. Let's go in and do the edges with this basque and lather. Please remember to wash your edges in the evening. I'm tying it down with my scarf so it will look nice and crisp. And here we have the results. I'm just loosening up the curls a bit just to give it some fullness. I'll show you the back as well. As you know, the mid part of my hair is a bit sparse, so I'm just poofing it up to cover that sparse area, and I'm absolutely loving it. This is a overnight curl and it came out perfectly. Tell me how you'd like me to style my locks next. Sound off in the comment below what you'd love to see, and I'll certainly try because I'm DIY JessAlthea. Loving it. Until next time, see you guys. Bye. So the following week we did our grocery shopping to do our meal prep again. I hope you liked this January off duty vlog. I didn't go outside much because I anticipated doing a travel. So stay tuned. We have February's vlog upcoming next week along with a travel vlog for my birthday. So stay tuned. Please do like, share, and subscribe to JessAlthea's channel. Please pause, take a moment, and subscribe, like, share with your friends. And until next time, I hope you enjoyed this video, getting tips for decluttering, meal prepping, and having a clutter-free life. Until next time, enjoy these shorts I did in January. Bye, guys. Hi guys, we're gonna do a Saturday reset. I look a hot mess. I'm gonna be coloring my hair with this Begin, do my nails and my lashes. So let's get in the video. We're gonna start by coloring my hair. So I'm just partitioning the hair, then mixing the color up in a glass bowl. I'm not using the full product, so I portion out the amount of powder, added water, mixed it, and I put it throughout my hair. I make sure I'm just doing my roots, not doing the actual locks, just getting the grays covered with color. Then I place a plastic bag, or as you can see, a shower cap on. The heat will activate the color, and then here you have it. And then I'm gonna head right into the shower, do the rest of my self-care, put on my comfy PJs. Now you see me drying my lashes, having washed my face, making sure that the lashes are perfectly dried, did moisturizing of my skin, and those are the lashes I'll be using. I don't use anything particular, just make sure that they're cluster lashes. I do combine the glue, however, no particular brand, just a combination of glues. And let's watch as I place the lashes on. They're all length 10s, just the length of my actual lashes to get a beautiful natural set. Make sure you don't have any glue on your tweezers because that will impede the process. Now lashes done, let's get into nails. Reformation from TJ Maxx, or will I be using the BT box nails? I went with BT box nails, nice and natural. Then I applied some oil to the cuticles. I use the same oil on my face, cloves and olive oil and castor oil. Use it on the hair edge as well. Then I moisturized my lips, and that's the end of this self-care session. Hope you're taking care of yourself, guys. Until next time, see you.